Hi, my name's Daniel Vandeberg. Growing up was, I think intense is the good word. I came out in high school, which was definitely an intense experience. There's just not a lot, you don't hear a lot about the gay community in schools, and so a lot of what we have to figure out and come to terms with ourselves, we have to do alone, and that's a hard thing, especially in high school, because it's just such a turbulent time to begin with.
Hi, I'm Josh Olinger. Growing up as a gay teenager in Southwest Virginia, here in Roanoke, I grew up in the 2000s, as a teenager, and that was actually pretty difficult. I remember feeling confused about myself. I was religious, as part of a Christian church, and it was difficult because I felt like I had no one to talk to and nowhere to go. At my school, there was nothing said about, anything positive about the gay community. And really all I had to turn to was myself and hearing other people say negative things about the LGBT community. I always heard other students, using gay as a negative term and using other words that are very negative about the gay community. And that's all I heard was bad things.
I didn't actually get to experience anything like group related with other LGBT people until I went to Radford, because where I'm from there wasn't anything. There was no groups to attend or outings for LGBT people. So my first experience was with Spectrum and G.I.C at Radford. Other than that, there's just not a lot going on that we can attend safely.
I didn't come out until I was in college. I went to the community college, and then I went to Radford. And it was when I was still at the community college that I decided to come out, because once I was at Virginia Western Community College, I met other people who were gay, and what was most important to me was meeting Christians who were gay, because at the time I was a Christian, and that really helped me open up and see that it was all right. And then when I went to Radford, I met a lot of other gay people, and they had a gay-straight alliance there. And so that was where I first got introduced to a positive image of gay people and felt comfortable with myself enough to come out and talk about it.
Cool.
But as for Roanoke, now I look back and I know a lot of people who were in my high school who were gay, but they weren't out of the closet either. There was hardly anyone out of the closet at the time. Because like I said, there was nothing but negativity. I was afraid to come out, and I'm sure they were too.
I like the Diversity Center opening has been great. It's just created a safe place for, for a safe place to go and, get information about activities and things that are going on in the community, but also just, any kind of questions that you have about what it's like to be gay in this area. I think that it creates a place for people who came out young as I did, and I think it's a thing that's happening a lot more. It creates a place for them to go and just talk to people, which I think is huge, and it just makes the whole growing up easier.
Now that the Roanoke Diversity Center is open, I think it's doing a fantastic thing for the LGBT community and the community at large, because they do community events that are positive for the LGBT community, and they give a safe place for everyone to go, whether they're LGBT in high school or college or any age, and they can go express themselves. Things like the open mic nights that we've been having every month. You have LGBT people in high school, college, and older who are coming and making new friends, playing music, reading poems. It's just a fun and positive environment where we can go, and they can also get information, about STD clinics, HIV treatment, LGBT-friendly counselors in the area. Everything, all of it's in one place, and it's been needed for a long time.
I think what we need to do is, what the Diversity Center does for the LGBT community is keep us visible in a positive way. Because I think the biggest impact that we can have on the community is to be visible and just be a positive force for the community.
Well, I think, the Diversity Center is a start. We've got the Diversity Center, and of course, we've got several LGBT-friendly churches. Not a whole lot. We've got, the Metropolitan Community Church, Unitarian Universalists, and some others, but all of this is a start. I think this has created the Diversity Center is a safe place for us to go, but we need to branch out and make the entire community a safe place. The Roanoke's better than a lot of surrounding places. It's still not, I wouldn't feel comfortable walking into a lot of restaurants and things, if I have a boyfriend holding hands because of what people might say or do. It's just an uncomfortable thing. Until we can make the Diversity Center, reach out and become a bigger part of the community, I think that's something we need.